Hello there, this is Mr. Clark, and I'm going to go over the week 31, day 2 assignment. So we're doing trig, we're continuing on with trigonometry. Here's your ratios. Now, here's what we're doing this week. We have a triangle with some numbers, and a variable, and we're going to set it up. Now, we set it up last week on day 2. This time we're going to solve, just like we did this week on day 1. Set up and then solve. So, what angle are you using? 56 is the angle we are using there. What size do you have? Well, you don't have the hypotenuse. There's nothing over there here. But we do have the opposite side is y. All right, so opposite is y. And we don't have the hypotenuse, so this side's got to be the adjacent. So we have the adjacent. ADJ is 32. Okay, so we look up here. Here's adjacent and hypotenuse. Is that what we're using? Opposite and adjacent. No. Opposite and adjacent. That's tangent. So we're going to use tangent. All right, so when you set it up, you put tan, and then you put the angle, whatever the angle measurement is. We have 56 right here. All right, and then we're going to put, what does it say? Opposite over adjacent for tangent. Opposite side is y. Adjacent side is 32. Oh, by the way, I put these little templates here so you can plug it into the fraction in case you don't know how to do it. Okay, so now we need to solve. So you see this is y divided by 32. This is just the same as we did on day 1. We're going to multiply both sides by 32. So we're going to end up having tangent, well, we're going to have 32 in the front. So we'll have 32 times tangent 56 equals y, because the 32 went away. Let's just see why that happened. If you multiply both sides by 32 here, and of course over here, they cancel here, right? So you just left with y. All right, now that we have that, we're going to solve it. I'll just copy it again. 32 tan 56. Okay, so I'm going to do a Google calculator. Now you have to press degrees. And then we press 32 tan 56. That's what it was, right? 32 tan 56. And you don't have to put multiply in there because it'll multiply automatically. 47.4. Okay, and again, 32, you don't have to have 32 times. You don't need a time symbol in here. It will be multiplied automatically. That's how the math notation works. Like if you put a 32x, right? It's 32 times x. Okay, so let's do the next one. What angle are we using? There's 72. That's what we're using here. 72. What size do you have? Again, you don't have the hypotenuse. So this was going to be tangent again. Now, that's not always going to be tangent, but this one is also. So let's take another look here. What size do you have? We have the opposite, which is opposite 72 is x. And we have the adjacent, which is 20. That's got to be the adjacent because we don't have the hypotenuse. There's nothing here for the hypotenuse. All right, we're using tangent again because we have opposite and adjacent, right? And then set up and solve, set up the trig ratio and solve. Okay, so we're going to do, again, we'll put the trig ratio tan, there we go. We put the angle in there, 72. Then we put the opposite over adjacent, that's what it says up here, right? Opposite over adjacent. We have x over 20. Okay, so now we're going to multiply by 20 on both sides, just like we did on day one. All right, so it'll be 20 over here. Now on the right side, when you multiply by 20, it cancels out the 20, so it's just x. All right, now we're going to put that in the Google calculator. Again, make sure it's on degree mode. I already have it open, so it's on degree mode. But here, if I refresh it, gotta put it in degree mode. So 20 tan 72. 20 times tangent 72. 61.55. So I'll put 61.6. Round that up to 61.6. 61.6, right? Because after that, 5 there's another 5, which makes this 5 round up. Okay. All right, that's it. Now on the other ones, I didn't make you write out all this stuff. You can just set it up and solve it. You might want to write this stuff down if you need to. You know, what's the angle, which sides are you using. Now look at here on this one. We have a hypotenuse here, and this one has a hypotenuse. So these aren't going to be tangent. Both of these were tangent. There's no hypotenuse, right? Tangent doesn't use hypotenuse. But if those ones that have the hypotenuse, you're going to be doing sine or cosine. And you set it up just the same way, except you put sine in there or cosine. Okay, let me know what questions you have.